Mega Mike the Movie Man, and today I got a mega movie plan. Today I'm back to round up another mega review for you all for Western Month. Today I'm going to be reviewing the movie The Mask of Zorro. That's why I have my little dog Zorro here to kind of introduce the movie to you, since he was named after the movie. I'm going to go over my general thoughts of the movie. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and my recommendation on whether you should see this one or not. So stick around to the end of the video for that recommendation. Also, for my physical media collectors out there, I will be reviewing the 4K copy, so stay through the entire video for that review. So without further ado, let's get started.
Came here to learn how to fight like you, to have your strength, your courage.
Zorro was a servant of the people. He did what was needed.
Now he's needed again.
Now to get into the good of the movie first. Now, The Mask of Zorro is an awesome swashbuckling action-adventure western story that involves two Zorros. You have an older Zorro played by Anthony Hopkins, and you have a newer Zorro that's being mentored who is played by Antonio Banderas. And these two actors are great in this movie. They have a good chemistry on screen with each other. They have a lot of fun banter back and forth, and they just work together so well in this movie. And then you have them avenging members of their family. The older one is avenging his daughter that was taken away from him by the corrupt governor, and then you have the newer Zorro avenging his brother against Captain Love. So you got two great heroes, two great villains, and this is an awesome dynamic at play throughout this entire movie. So this movie has absolutely everything. You have awesome action here, a lot of great sword fighting choreography sequences, and it is just a lot of fun. There's a lot of practical effects done here, a lot of great stunt work, and then you even also have a great love story in this movie where the love interest is played by Catherine Zeta-Jones, and so that's nice to have in the movie as well. And then it's just a fun adventure story. You got a lot of horse riding sequences which are really well done. You got a lot of awesome explosive sequences that are all done practically, which are really good and are filmed to perfection. And so it's just a story that really has everything. A lot of good heart in the story, a lot of good messages in the story, and a great satisfying ending. So this is a really well put together movie, and it was even produced by Spielberg, which, you know, when Spielberg does something, he does it well.
This is going to take a lot of work.
Now to get into some more good of the movie. Now what makes this a great Western movie is a bunch of different elements at play here. First of all, the story takes place in the 1840s, which is the correct time period. Then also this movie is filmed in Mexico, which gives us a lot of great Western scenes, and the cinematography is fantastic in the environments they use. Also, all the set and production design is all very well done. Even when they do scenes like the dance sequences, that's all just done perfectly to the time period. And then all the costume designs are right out of that time period, so well done. So it just puts you into that location and time reference, and it's just a great movie. Also with an awesome orchestral sounding Western score. It just brings it all together. And then also the filming of the movie, just how the camera angles are used to follow the sword fighting action, especially when you get to that mine sequence at the end of the movie. It just really puts you into the adventure and into the eyes of these Zorro characters, and it is just done so well and put together in such a fantastical way.
Be careful, señorita. There are dangerous men about.
Now to get into the bad of the movie. Now there isn't any serious major negative here that takes away from the movie by any means. Just a couple little nitpicks I wanted to mention. First one being this movie might be a little bit too long. It does come in about 2 hours and 20 minutes. I would like them to cut out a little bit of some of the longer scenes just to make it flow a little bit better at 2 hours. I think it would have been more well paced at that. And then also, some things in this movie just seemed very, very convenient and put together in a way that we just had to buy into without it being very natural. For example, the romance here, I thought it was okay. I just don't know if I fully buy into it that these two would fall head over heels for each other in such a short amount of time, and it just felt like that was kind of a convenient plot device. So a lot of convenient things throughout this movie to make the story move along, but it works for the overall story, and it was probably necessary for the story to be told, but just a little things you might notice as you watch this movie.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 3 days since my last confession.
Go on.
I have broken the 4th commandment, Padre.
You kill somebody?
No, that is not the 4th commandment.
Of course not.
Now to get into my recommendation of the movie. Now, should you go back and see this one or not? I'm absolutely going to highly recommend seeing The Mask of Zorro if you haven't already. Or if you have seen it, definitely go back and check it out again. It is such a fun time. There's so many different elements in this movie I think everybody's going to get something out of. You got action, adventure, romance, and to me, it really reminded me of like a Pirates of the Caribbean movie where it's really fun, silly adventure throughout the entire story. There's a lot of good comedic moments, and so it's just a fun time for the whole family, and I think you're going to enjoy it. And it's a well put together and well filmed movie. It is just a good time. It's enjoyable. Now to get into going over the 4K copy for my physical media collectors out there. Now let's take a look at this movie. Got a really nice front cover right here. Matches the movie perfectly, so I like the front. And then you got the spine right there, kind of just playing with the title. But then you can check out the back and zoom in if you need to. And just like it says, great fun. Now, on the special features, you got that on the Blu-ray, and there is a really good documentary on it that's pretty long, so that is a good special feature, but other than that, there's not really a lot of special features here on this movie, so I really can't recommend it for the special features, even though that one documentary does give you some good insight into the movie. Now, in terms of audio and visual quality here, you do have the Dolby Atmos soundtrack, which is really nice, so it sounds perfect. I had a fun time listening to the movie. All the score sounds come through really nicely. In terms of the visual, the 4K is pretty good. I don't think it's amazing. It still has that film grain look to it. And I do prefer my movies cleaned up a little bit with more of a digital looking type of film. But it's okay. It is pretty good. I just don't think it's amazing 4K. Now, let's take a look at the inside, see the disc. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Now, these are good discs right here. You got 2 different discs with different art designs on it, and it matches with the movies perfectly. That's what I like to see out of the disc, not just the title on there. So, overall, I think this is a good 4K package. I wish I had a slipcover for this one. It did not come with it, unfortunately. So if you're a physical media collector, I think you can get this one for about $20 on Amazon still. I don't think it's a bad pickup. I just don't think it's a great one either, because like I said, the 4K is pretty good, but not amazing. And then also you don't have a lot of special features that actually come with this movie. So if you really just want to go back and see the movie, you don't really care about collecting physical copy, I think it's still streaming probably even on Hulu right now. So definitely check that out. But there you go. That's the 4K copy of it.
Not bad at all.
So that will do it for today's mega review of The Mask of Zorro, another Western video for you all this month. Let me know in the comments below. Have you seen this movie before? How'd you enjoy it? Or has it been a while since you've actually seen this one? Let's have those fun movie discussions down below. Also, if you're discovering my channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe right now. I post all the time, and I'm going to get you those future movie reviews, movie rankings, movie haul, and movie unboxing content for the entire new year. And I don't want you to miss out on any of that future entertainment value. So make sure you subscribe right now and turn on that notification bell. Also, like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.